Alright guys, back with another episode of Ballin' on a Budget. This episode is sponsored by MOS Manufacturer. They sent over this Arcturus MK-1 CQB 10-inch polymer version and also the Novus Optics MDS1. Gonna get into the optic later, but I want to talk about this thing. Honestly, this is ridiculous. So for the Balling on a Budget series, if you haven't watched the first episode, I take a look at AEGs at the $200 and lower range and let you know if they're good enough for your money or not. This right here comes in at, I believe it's $155 retail, and it's disgusting. So there's not a whole lot going on to this thing since it is a budget rifle, but there also kind of is. So this thing is full polymer. It's got metal inserts inside the receiver for extra rigidity. This should not cost $155, like at all. They can easily sell this for $200, $225. Do you hear that? Now, there's nothing particularly fancy in this rifle, but it just works really good and it feels great for what it is. This is a full polymer 10-inch rifle. This is, aside from the optic and the mount, this is what you get out of the box. You have an adjustable crane stock, which opens up to reveal the battery compartment. There's a small stick in there right now, but I was running this with an 11.1 Titan Butterfly battery. You can run 11.1s in this because it has an inline MOSFET. Nothing real fancy with the motor, but what they've put into this, it just feels really good. The trigger response is very nice. For the upper and lower receiver, really nice polymer. This is the standard polymer finish that you'll find on most of their other rifles. One of the best polymers I've ever seen. For the handguard, it is made of a different polymer. It's still nice. There's no flex in it. I don't feel like I'm gonna break it. It's gonna take some abuse. I hurt my arms doing that. So what you have is an M-LOK rail with mounts on the bottom and all the sides with a Picatinny top, and it's got 4 Picatinny rails circling the front end of the device. Aside from that, there's not much else to talk about. Standard M4 rotary hop-up with mock bolt release. For the trigger, standard Arcturus micro switch. Since this is the CQB version, it comes in at 350 FPS, but I wanted to really test the accuracy out on this thing since I already know that the trigger feels good and it's going to respond. So I took this outdoors to Code Red Airsoft Park, and this thing is really accurate too. You guys are gonna see in the video, I was hitting some really long range shots. Okay, so do I recommend this rifle? I can't recommend this rifle enough. If you're looking for the absolute best that you can get for a budget, I mean, this is it. You know, there's only so much I can say about this since it is basic, but you know, the performance of this is where it speaks for itself, as you'll see in the gameplay coming up. All right, let me move up to this optic. This is the Novus MDS1. This is a 20mm micro red dot. Very nice, very nice. What Novus does, if you haven't seen me mention them in my videos before, is they are making quality type optics. So this has all the premium features that you would expect from an expensive optic. It's got the shake awake, it's got the auto off, it's got hard anodizing coating on it, shock proof, waterproof, all that good stuff. 2 MOA dot, very bright if you need it to be, so when you are in full sun you're not going to lose your red dot, which will happen with a lot of the cheaper optics and airsoft specific optics. The glass on this is honestly excellent. There is zero tint that I can see when I'm looking through it, which is also important to me because I'm using a red dot a lot of the time. So if you want a quality optic, you know, go for these airsoft, or especially if you have a gas blowback rifle. If you are using really cheap optics and you set your zero, you're gonna lose that zero after a while from the recoil. So always think about upgrading.
No, you're good. My name's Phil. My name's Phil.
I got this line. Later.
Alligator.
Oh, come on, you nerd.
Show me your toes, motherfucker.
Time for some feet.
Got a lot down here. Oh my god, move.
Another one. All right, DJ Khaled. Oh, they got the flag before I killed him.
I'll send you out one.
He flipped it right when.
Toss it through!
You got it, all four of y'all.
Push, 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 push!
Get in, get in.
Hey, keep going, keep going, keep pushing, keep pushing. Watch this side, hey! Watch this side. There's a guy right here.
Black out.
Got him again. What? No. No way. Got him, got him. Can I hit it? Take the next window to the left, Nate. And just look right, they're all out there. Nate, where'd you go? David, where'd you go? Where did my friends go? Oh my God, David.
Alright guys, so that finishes off this video. Shout out to all my patrons over on Patreon. If you haven't checked it out yet, go take a look. They're seeing these videos before you, uncut, and a bunch of bonus stuff. And special thanks to Tyler B. Once again, he is the top contributor to Patreon. Thanks, Tyler. As always, make sure to subscribe and come back to the channel. I'm putting out a video roughly every week now, so if you're always looking for more Airsoft content, this is where to find it. Thanks, guys. See you on the next one.